Guys, that was it. Hey guys, don't try this at home.
Dude, it's so quiet.
Dude, Stealth Additive Works coming in clutch with the 22 LR cans.
No, it's a 5.56 can.
That's not a 5.56.
No, this because it says 22 caliber, but it's for 5.56.
This is the 5.56.
No,
can.
no.
Where's the sheet?
It was right there.
Oh, I guess it does work for up to 5.56.
Yeah, see, just because it says it's 22 caliber doesn't mean that it's 5.56. 5.56 is 22 caliber.
Yeah, I guess you're right. No, it says it's up to 5.56.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
See right there.
Oh, I got this one. It was way more expensive just because I thought like we needed it for 5.56.
You thought wrong, buddy.
Welcome back to Desk Pop, guys. Today is a Baja Blast kind of day. Warm.
I love it.
Today's a warm Baja Blast kind of day because today we're going to find out the age-old question that I don't know is age-old, but I think it's growing with the popularity of suppressors, and that is what happens when you shoot 5.56 through a 22 can. Now, it's really hard to get a company to give you a can to break in general, just because companies are scared of people seeing their products break. But Stealth Additive Works, I recently ran into Stealth Additive Works at an event in Utah, and they make really good 22 LR cans that are, oh, look at that, we're dry. We're drying out of ammo. That are really good. That's super hearing safe. It's really quiet, and it's interesting technology because it's a flow-through technology applied to a 22 LR can, which
interesting.
Isn't really common.
You don't see that often.
Show that that's clear.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's not super common. You don't see it very often. And then when I was at their event in Utah, they had the 5.56 rifle with a 16-inch barrel. There's a bolt action, and it had this can on it. And I remember thinking to myself, well, that seems pretty bad to put, 5.56 through a 22 LR can. And they were like, no, we do this for demos so that people know, like, you can fire 3 rounds a minute. And so they sent me 2 cans, and sure enough, my little warranty card here says the Katan 22 is rated for full auto 5.7 and 28. If you have a 5.7 by 28 machine gun at home, at 50 rounds per minute with no barrel restriction, which 50 rounds per minute is not very full auto. So that's like 1 round a second. That's
pretty slow.
Just regular old fire, but full auto rating. It's 3D printed out of titanium, so these are pretty dang tough. These are titanium printed cans. But then it goes on even further, and it says the Katan 22 can also be used for a 5.56 cal with a barrel restriction of no shorter than 16 inches and no more than 3 rounds per minute semi-auto. As a general rule, if your suppressor starts to get red hot, stop firing, allow it to cool ambient temperature. Your Katan, although it may be used for 5.56, it says not to fire more than 500 rounds of 5.56 for the life of the suppressor through it. So naturally, we read that, and we put it on a 10.3.
Because why not?
Because why not? And today, we're going to answer the question of what happens if you shoot 5.56 through a 22 LR can until it explodes. Or it doesn't.
We're going to explode it?
Or it doesn't. It might be your can for your 5.56.
That'd be kind of goofy.
Before I blow up a can, I have to thank the people that make it possible for me to do videos like this for you. Gideon Optics, Core Belts, and HSL Ammunition. This month, if you use the code PLEASE at checkout, Gideon Optics will give you a discount. So will everyone else. That's how the code PLEASE works. Thank them so much because it keeps my channel alive and it makes me do videos for you. Core Belts I've actually been wearing. This one's like 5 years old. So Core, if you see this, this is like 5 years old. I could use a new leather belt, Core, if you're watching. But again, HSL Ammunition, Gideon Optics, and this month, Core Belts. Don't forget to use code PLEASE at checkout. And I guess now let's break a can.
Buy products, buy products, buy products, buy products, buy products, buy products, buy products. Nothing to beat a hot day like a cool, refreshing Baja Blast.
Hit it. Let's talk about Stealth Additive Works 22 LR can. So the cool part about this, and kind of what caught my eyes, is that it's a $450 3D printed titanium can. Means it cools pretty fast. So even though I've managed to get this pretty dang hot by shooting a lot, the can cools down to the touch really fast. So right now, scorching will burn my hand. I'm gonna set this down. By the time I'm done talking about this can, it'll be done. Maybe I'll just hold it to be safe.
Probably a good idea.
It's the ground. The ground's pretty tough. Yeah, so their can is pretty good. I mean, I met the guys in Utah at an event called Utah that I go to every year because I really enjoy the event. And they were basically just like, hey, we're a new company. We can print cans out of titanium. We're doing a good warranty. We're trying to do it better than everyone else. We're trying to do a really high quality work. I saw their cans. I shot them at Utah. And I mean, the rest is kind of history. I told them I was interested. They sent me 2 cans. And I told them, I said, hey, I've always wanted to do a video of what happens if you shoot, you know, like Garantham's little video of shooting the wrong caliber through a can, but just shooting 5.56 through a 22 until it blows up, because I don't think he covered that. I don't know. I don't watch that guy.
I don't watch him either.
Yeah, so I don't. Maybe he did that. If he did that, then I guess we're beating a dead horse, but I don't think he did. So they sent me 2 22LR cans, and unfortunately I'm going to blow one up for this. But say you spent your hard-earned bones, instead of buying their $1,200 very nice 5.56 suppressor that's flow through, you spent your 450 bones instead of 1,000 on this guy.
It's a lot of bones.
In a pinch, like say you're hunting, you just want it for your hunting rifle, you're hunting with a 5.56 for some reason, will it work in a pinch? Like, are you using it on coyotes or something? I don't know. And, you know, I think it will. That's the claim. But today, that's what we're going to find out. So I guess let's start shooting. Let's start shooting. I guess I might as well show you what a proper can looks like. So this is their 5.56 can, and this is me shooting with the 5.56 can. Are everyone rolling? Are we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. All right, the other thing I want to show you is what does the 22 can look like out of a 22? So just so you guys get an idea of what it's supposed to look like here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And only 2 went off, but, oh, there was only 2 in there.
I thought I put 3 in there.
Only 2 in there, so we're good. Now today, I did bring the lifespan, a lifespan worth of 5.56, which is supposedly 500 rounds total for the entire lifespan. I'm hoping it won't last that long. By hoping, I mean banking on it. But I did bring a few bullets, so we're just gonna do a few rounds real fast, get it on the slow-mo for you, and good enough. All right, so here we go. First round of 5.56 out of the 22LR can. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of gas coming out of the front of that thing, I'll bet. And let's go look at it.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
That's blowing so much gas out the front.
That is more than the frame holds, dude.
Yeah.
Shoot. Do we move the camera?
I can move the camera.
All right, we're almost through the first mag here. I'm waiting like a good, 5 seconds between each shot. It says 3 rounds of 5.56 per 60 seconds. So we are already exceeding that by doing this. Thomas's ear came out. That must have been, is it bad or not bad? That's interesting. So yeah, without ears, he says it's not that bad. That was a loud one. That was interesting. Okay, so we are through 1 mag on slow fire, and the can is pretty hot. You cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cut whenever I run out of bullets. Yeah, so the can's, what?
So I can smell it from here.
Yeah, it's cooking. It's cooking. We did put suppressor syrup inside of this, but it's definitely hot. It's not glowing. It's not glowing, but I mean that's pretty toasty. So it'll do one mag of slow fire, no problem. So if you're like hunting with it, a little more than 3 rounds per 60 seconds right there. And I'm gonna just do, this is 15 rounds. So I'm just gonna rapid fire 15 rounds here. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube, rapid fire. We're not full auto firing. We're nice rapid fire on this for 15 shots. So whatever's in this magazine. Are you rolling still? Everyone's rolling?
Yeah.
All right, ready? 3, 2, and 1. So that was 15 rounds of very, very fast semi-automatic fire. Dang! We're chilling, and it suppressed it.
Dude, that's basically full auto 5.56 rated.
I can feel the heat coming off the can. I can smell the Cerakote on the can, and you can visually see the Cerakote changing colors. Maybe bring this camera in close.
Dude, there's such a crazy heat mirage off
The
of that
gun
thing.
itself is actually hot on the top where the gas block is. You cut on that one, right?
Yeah, it's cut.
Yeah, so, yeah. And YouTube, if you're watching, this is a semi-automatic fire. I am, in fact, pulling the trigger every single time. We'll show a clip of me pulling the trigger every single time here. We have to get a B-roll shot of this, me pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
Just because, yeah, I think I'm done with guideline strikes. We're gonna do 5 more rounds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it helps to drop the bolt. We're gonna do 5 more rounds in 3, 2, 1.
That's blown out for sure.
You think so?
100%. That was so much louder.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean,
There's something.
let's see on the slow-mo.
Recording. Go for it.
It's still got the suppressor shape. Nothing has exploded. So, I guess what we're gonna do now is let's pull it off of this. Let's let it cool down. Let's let it cool down, because even the gun's actually hot to the receiver. So let it cool down, pull it off of this, put it back on another 22, and compare it in sound to our other 22 long rifle can. I think that's the best way to check if it's still good. No, it looks good. Visual inspection of the can, it looks completely fine. Like, it looks, all the baffles are intact still.
Yeah, it looks good.
Visually, it looks good. We're gonna go put it on a 22, fire rounds through it to verify that it still just sounds like a 22 can. And then, I guess, fire more rounds through it, because we're already at 2 magazines.
Might as well go further.
No blowouts. It got loud because it got hot, I think. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick thing, because we were checking to see if this one shot out. Visual inspection, it did not look shot out as we mentioned. We already said all this to you. I'm gonna just fire. This is 2 rounds with the non-5.56 can with a nice close-up mic test.
Hearing safe.
Very still hearing safe. I don't need to do that. I will put the safety on. Now we're going to blur what I'm doing here, because it's super dangerous. And YouTube is so scared of what I'm doing right here. But magically, when we return, the can is going to have switched colors, and it will have become FDE magically through no way that I could have done this. Please don't give me another guideline strike, YouTube. I'm at 1 out of 3, and also you should repeal my first strike, because I didn't break your guidelines and you gave me one and you're gay. So here we go, 2 more rounds. This is through the can that got fired really, really fast, semi-automatic through. Dude, it sounds the same.
Sounds the same.
It sounds the same. So it just got really, really hot, and that's why Thomas was saying it sounded different. Great sign. Now I'm going to, again, magically have this teleport to the other gun, and then we'll resume shooting 5.56 through it until we cannot shoot 5.56 through it anymore. This time I am determined. I have several magazines on me with lots and lots of rounds. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. So I've already broke the rules. That was 20 rounds in about a second. We're chilling, the can is chilling. Here we go, let's fire some more. This has another 20 in it, 25. Damn, this does not like to, it needs lube. Here we go, ready? All right, going again. Kind of insane, that was 25 more. Can is still going. Are we tight on there? I don't know. Oh my God. So when I touch the wood, It actually lights on fire. How hot is the can? It's hot enough that when I touch the wood lights on fire. So it's hot. 3, 2, 1. It's loud too. Wow. Another mag down. And it is so hot, I can feel it radiating. Here we go, one more mag. Drop the bolt. And 3, 2, 1. Giant fireball out of the front. We are officially red hot. We're red hot. Cameraman, come on in. Mag's empty, bolt is open. We are glowing red. Holy cow. We are glowing red. So this is now so hot that it turned red. The Cerakoting is starting to crumple because it is so hot. I am down to my last magazine that is full, which means we have now put 25, 50, 90 rounds through it in the span of less than a minute, which is, what is that? 3
times.
30 would be
90.
10 times.
Yeah.
So 30 times the recommended amount through it in less time span, in half the time span. So we're gonna cool this down one more time. We're gonna do a suppressor test to compare it to a regular one to ensure it just got red hot, it was glowing, to see will it work just the same still. Let's do this, buddy. All right, so same thing as before. We've got the black can on here, falling apart one right here. 2 rounds on the black can for audio check. Still great, still a good sounding 22. Very hearing safe. Now through the magic of editing, you will see that the can has magically changed to black, from black to FD. And the FD Cerakote is coming off, so this might soon be a black can.
It's very green.
And here we go, 2 rounds, ready? That's still a 22 can. That's still great, that's still hearing safe. All right, so it does not really matter if you get the can red hot, how much you shoot through it. If you let it cool down, it will still work as a 22. And now comes the real question, which is, what does it take to make it blow up?
I hope it does.
What does it take to make it blow up? All right, guys, this is it. This is it. I've got every mag loaded up again, completely full. If we shoot all these, we will basically have hit the lifespan of the can in 5.56. We'll be a few hundred rounds deep in the span of 25 minutes, 20 minutes. The can's hot, the Cerakote's coming off. It's actually turning green. And yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That was weird. Failure to feed. I wonder if it's this mag. 3, 2, 1. What's funny is when it had the failure to feed, it sounded super loud, and I was like, oh, did we lose the can already? That's crazy. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, next mag. Three, two, 1, next mag. I'm just surprised we still have a can there. That was the one, guys. That was it. So we're gonna clear the firearm, which we did, and we got it.
Oh, shit.
We got it to bust. Take my ears out here. You rolling?
Yeah.
Cool. So the question: what happens when you put 5.56 through a 22 long rifle can? if it's the Stealth Additive Works Katan, apparently nothing for a little while. And then
until it gets red hot.
it gets red hot, explodes, and can cause danger to those around you. We are on a safe and controlled range, obviously, and we are professionals, so don't do this at home. I should have said that at the beginning. Don't try this at home. Actually, at the beginning, I'm going to insert this clip. Hey guys, don't try this at home. There, that way when you guys are watching this, that makes more sense.
We do this a lot.
We're professionals.
Oh.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
So. This is cool. Thank you, Stealth Additive Works, for being the company that was willing to risk it for the biscuit. And to be honest, I'm just very impressed that it lasted that long. The fact that it didn't blow up from my first very, very, very fast semi-auto mag dump is surprising.
I'm impressed by it, genuinely. I mean, it's a 22 can that held up to 5.56 until it got too hot.
Yeah, and again, I think this is our theory, what happened is it got so hot that it loosened off the thing a little bit, which was able to let it wiggle just enough to cause just enough of a baffle strike to detonate, because it sure was just hand tighted on there.
Yeah.
And then the can gets super hot, and if you guys know anything about suppressors, when they are direct thread, when they get super hot, they kind of get loose.
Yeah.
So that's what we think happened, but
it's more than likely what happened. But
either way, that's an insane amount of rounds.
And it was kind of like the weak point at that point, right? Because it was getting hot.
It was already glowing.
And when hot metal gets hot, it gets weak.
It does get weak.
So
very cool. Very impressed by this. That's it, guys. So if you like our content, don't forget that YouTube gave us a guideline strike from my last video that was not a guideline strike, and they don't like us.
They don't like us at all.
Seriously, your time commenting on these videos, sharing these videos, is the only thing that's going to keep our channel alive at this point. We're getting suppressed. You might or may or may not actually see this in your feed.
Probably not.
If you do, comment, because YouTube will put it in more people's feed if it's in your feed and you comment. And if you don't, then maybe tell us that you didn't see it in your feed so that YouTube gets corrected.
Maybe be silly little goofy little guys and blow the video up.
We're fighting YouTube, and you guys can help us fight YouTube harder so we can do more videos like this. We would never be able to do this if we didn't have the reach that we have with people like you watching our channel. So really cool. This is the type of stuff that we really like to do, the kind of like passion projects that we have. Our little gunsmith brains go, but how much can it really take before it blows up? And now you know. This can is not getting blown up. This is going to be my personal can. It's staying on the Ferrotech kit with the P17, and you'll see a video on this because it's
super cool.
So
kit.
Cool. God,
Come on,
so
look
cool.
at that. It's like a little MP7.
That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and as always,
we'll see you in the next video.
Your mom is kind of nice to me, so it's really friendly. Thank you.
Stay in your lane.
I was saying that she was nice. I was saying
stay
thank
in
you.
your lane.
It was respectful.
Stay in your lane.
Okay.
That's my thing.
Okay.